All may not be iridescent in the HS2 program. Down there been continuing questions grown on if the draft can be brought on period and during budgeting. And the newly appointed HS2 President Sir Terry Morgan, obedient of his position on environment, following predictive how he would be requested to go by the Division for Transportation. Thousands of railing commuters in the UK include to suffer boat train services how are frequently object to intermittent and cancellations. As possessing to argue in strikes, in the previous portion of the summer timetabling havoc inflicted harsh destruction. Though Transportation Secretariat Chris Umber has acknowledged how components of the UK railing framework are extended to break spot. How is reason, he says, the UK as necessary top-speed railing links, such as the by the government's flagman HS2 program, to get the blood pressure off passenger services and keep more than chamber for cargo. My waiting is how I will be requested to abandon of both of projects, he sagaciously told. But Sir Terry as well hinted at HS2 problems. This problem, of year, is the scale, the period and the price of HS2 include already been kit, and the engineering personnel are now lively hard to evaluate fair how they will construct the job house necessary to build it. Down there is a problem within the draft, he told. In a nutshell, HS2 has been set a budgeting of £1 to supply railing channel of London to Birmingham and on to Manchester and Leeds, in the at first stage to outdoor by December 2026. Now engineering personnel are hard to job out how they can do it. Several experts say down there is completely no question how HS2 will price significantly more than rather than £1, consisting advisor Michael Byng, who wrote Web Railing's guidance on how to estimation expenses. Mr. Byng estimates how the price for fare the at first stage of the draft, of London to Birmingham, will be fare by £56 BN, and how the entire draft could price dual how. It's really hard to see how you support a favorable, appealing price-benefit analyze, produced in 2015 up the draft acquired King approval, while the expenses include perhaps dual. How price gain analysis will perhaps include disappeared, he said the present program. In some speech, if the price doubles, will the draft be cost it? Railing specialist and length-term HS2 reviewer Lord Berkeley as well told HS2 will be significantly more than expensive. I believe down there is a lot of bad news story to go of the HS2 numbers. The job how we've made indicates how the price will be on dual, he said the present program. I believe how's very severe. While you get in a drawing house perhaps £100 BN for a top speed link, how's an terrible lot of cash. Chris Umber, yet, was diamond how the draft would not price more than rather than £1. I'm really precise on HS2. It's got a budgeting, it's got to dwell in how budgeting. The budgeting is on £1 at 2014 prices, how's all down there's departure to be. This draft has got to job during how. Its departure via the previous stages of receive its budgeting in form at the time, work in contractors to do certainly it's got the order scale, the hazard house transferred among the social segment and the contractors is balance in an relevant path. But down there's a budgeting and it's got to adhere to how. Michael Byng has been proverb a lot of things. Same's not someone who is completely so respectable during his portion of the production, and I would issue his judgment on the. Yet, Lord Berkeley outlined Mr. Byng as a of the top and largest respectable price engineers in the nation. I completely trust him. Civilian mechanical engineering job on HS2 has been spurred behind to a June 2019 begin day, a latency of 7 months, on to accountable. Yet, Chris Umber told several job had begun. Its event currently. I've been to the begin of plant right in Birmingham. The job is take location in and about Euston, in and about Birmingham plant at the HS2 plant down there. The job is event. It now employs 6,000 human beings. A Division for Transportation representative insisted how Stage 1 of HS2 would be finished by December 2026. The new president of HS2 is Chartered Engineering Alan Prepare. Will he be capable to hold HS2 on period and on budgeting? Period will speak.